Coco Gauff causes concern as suspicions raised ahead of US Open. Hello there. Welcome to my News Gossip 24. On my channel you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Former tennis star Chanda Rubin has shared her concern for US Open contender Coco Gauff. The 21-year-old stormed to victory at Flushing Meadows in 2023, beating Aryna Sabalenka in 3 sets, but the young American has underwhelmed since winning the French Open in June. She suffered disappointment at Wimbledon, where she was knocked out in the first round, and that was followed up by a last 16 defeat at the Canadian Open and quarter-final loss at the Cincinnati Masters. Addressing her compatriot's chances of landing the title for the second time, Rubin is worried that Gauff appears irritated and struggling to deal with the pressure that comes with tough moments during matches. She also suspects that Gauff hasn't had enough practice on hard courts to make a real impact in New York this year. Gauff has dropped from second to third in the WTA rankings after the two-time Grand Slam champion was beaten 6-1, 6-4 in Montreal by eventual winner, Victoria Mboko. She did fend off challenges from Wang Xinyu and Lucia Bronzetti on her way to the quarterfinals in Cincinnati, while she also received a walkover from Diana Yastremska in the third round. She then lost 6-2, 4-6, 3-6 to world number 8 Jasmine Paolini. Speaking on Tennis Channel, Rubin shared her doubts over the success of Gauff's preparation for her home Grand Slam. Rubin said, "Coco Gauff, she won Roland Garros, she made a tough transition onto the grass, she figured kind of tough turnaround. She had a lot of things going on, she didn't quite get it going there. Now to start the hard court swing, she's won a few matches, she's won some matches here, in Cincinnati, didn't have to play a couple of matches. But I just thought she might be in a bit of a better place." Against Paolini, Gauff only managed a 54% successful first service rate. She won just 31% of her second serve points and hit a remarkable 16 double faults. She also hit 23 double faults against Danielle Collins in Canada, and Rubin believes her subpar service game is having a big impact on the young star. "We saw it with the double faults, she handles it so beautifully, but we saw her start to get a little bit frayed, get a little irritated, kind of direct it to her team there, so that, for me, would be the only concern," Rubin added. How is she feeling? Does she feel confident she can work through some tough matches in New York? Does she have enough matches behind her on the hard courts? So, that would be my concern, but certainly she has that ability, she has the athleticism to turn it on, and in New York she gets such incredible energy. I think that's going to go a long way for her. But certainly, the game was a little frustrating for her, certainly against Paolini. Gauff's preparations appears to have taken another twist after she ditched her coaches, Matt Daly and J.C. Forel, on the eve of the US Open. She had been working with Daly since last year after splitting from Brad Gilbert. Gauff has reportedly turned to Gavin McMillan, who has previously worked with Sabalenka, in a bid to hone her serve. Speaking on her faulty serve, Gauff said, "Obviously, I am disappointed in myself when it comes to that part of the game because I didn't play City DC Open, to work on that and made changes to that. Doing well in practice and serving really well in practice. I just would like it to transfer to the match. I know I probably won't be ever double fault free, but if I could get that to 2%, 3%, it would make a big difference in just making these matches a lot easier." The US Open gets underway on Sunday, August 24th. Gauff is the second seed, just behind world number 1 Sabalenka.